Hi everyone, so today we'll be making the little rosette that you saw in the thumbnail there, and I was just gonna make rosettes just to make rosettes, but I thought, you know what, we should make it to hold a gift card or money. Basically, I need them to hold money. So I'm going to show you how to make like a little pocket to go on the back of it, and it can be a Christmas tree decoration, and obviously you hand it to whoever, you know, with a little gift card on the back or however you want to do it. You don't have to hang it. But yeah, so we're going to use some basic supplies. If there's anything that I can link there, those will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. And thanks for hanging in there, guys. I've been re-uploading videos that I had uploaded either on my old channel or kind of early on this channel. And then maybe I just took them down because I don't know. So anyway, I've been uploading some older videos, so hopefully you enjoy those. But this one is today, made on the 19th, and I actually have to move on because I need to get to doing some other tutorials for the Spellbinders advent calendar. So let's get right to it. I was going to bring out some paper that's just like 9.5 by 11, or excuse me, 8.5 by 11, like standard issue size paper, but I keep pulling out this Anna Griffin paper. I haven't used it yet, right? These guys, so I thought, you know what, actually it'll work for today's project. These are 4 by 9 already. So in my imagination, what I'm thinking is the rosette has to be big enough to cover this, right? So it's in the back so you don't see it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like right here, it's peeking out, right? We don't want that. We want it to be tucked away. So let me measure this. I think these are 3.5 roughly. See, I was going to go off the top of my head. They are about 3.5 inches. You know, a little dangerous. You might want to make it exactly 3.5, maybe 3 3/4, maybe 4 inches. It could be bigger. By 2 1/8. So we'll need to know that for like our pocket when we make the pocket. Right now, I don't have any idea. I'm just thought this would be a cute thing to do, and I don't know. These are already 9 inches long. So if you have 8.5 by 11 paper, leave it 11 inches long. It's fine. Whatever, 12 inches long. It doesn't matter as far as that. I'm still going to double 2 of them up because I think it looks cuter. It's very full. So if you have an 11-inch strip of paper, a 12-inch strip of paper, an 8.5-inch strip of paper, you know, this one's 9, so that's going to work. Whatever it is that you have, whatever you want to do. Now, these guys have stripes and then some kind of weird pattern, right? I don't know which one I'm going to use. I was holding this one already. I kind of am going to go with that, I think. But where is the other piece? This one? Oh, you know, these are 4 inches wide. Okay, perfect. I might only need 1 for each one. Again, the math doesn't really matter. As long as the thickness, the width of your strip is what really matters. And then, of course, you want it to be at least longer than 12 inches, just so it can make a nice fan around to make a nice rosette. If you do 1.5-inch strips and you go and you make a rosette, it's going to make a 3-inch roughly rosette, right? If you have 1/2-inch strips, it makes like a 1-inch rosette. You know, it just kind of doubles. To make this easy, and because the paper's already 4 inches, right, I'm just going to cut it at 2 inches. So 9 by 2 is what I'm using. You can use whatever you want. Oh, one other thing before we move on, because I haven't made a rosette in a while. We can score it before we even cut the paper. So I'm going to put this to the side. I am going to use a scoreboard because for this one I'm going to score every 1/2 inch. If you do every 1/4 inch, I mean, it's going to take you a while, especially with something like this. So I'm going to do every 1/2 inch. And funny enough, this piece of paper is actually 9 1/8 or something. You see that? And how it goes right to there. Again, Anna's paper, some papers are 12 by 13. You just don't notice until you go to use it, or like 12 by 12.5. I don't know. But anyway, every 1/2 inch. And generally I start over here. And to be honest, it's weird that that piece is... I want to cut that off. But anyway, I might go ahead and cut it. I'm going to go ahead and score it for now, just to get rid of that. So every 1/2 inch. And then we're going to cut this in half. So if you're oopsie. Oh, that was not good. Too deep, too deep. Okay. Take it a little lesser. Do you see that? Went right through. Okay, so every 1/2 inch. And then I'm going to cut it in half. I don't think that'll be noticeable that I almost ripped through that, but that is crazy. Okay, just make sure that's there. Again, if yours is 12 inches long, and when you do every 1/2 inch, you're still going to end up, you know, with an even number of 1/2 inch, or even if it's 8.5, you're still going to be okay. So now I'm going to bring it over here. Again, this is 4 by 9. If you want something else, that's fine. I'm going to cut this little bit off that was extra. So weird. Okay. By 2 inches. So at 2 inches, we're going to put that on here. So theoretically, when I put this together, it should make about a 4-inch rosette. We will see. Okay, so these guys, they're already scored. All we're going to do is accordion fold. So back and forth. I don't really take the time to like super duper score them, but if you want every few, you know, you might want to take a tool, something like that. And then we're going to decorate this. We're going to put a pocket on it, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm going to accordion fold both of them just the way you see here, just back and forth, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so we have these guys and scored. And basically you're just going to glue them together. It just so happens that this one went up and down. I like to make them like that because it looks less noticeable. You see how this one's curving into this one? Whatever you like. And yes, I'm a little bit under the weather, you guys. I hope you're doing well because apparently something is going around. Ugh. Oh, you know what? Silly girl. Hold on. Let's turn that. You see how that one piece where I cut into it is down here, and then the other part of it is down here, so I want that towards the center. So, knowing this is going to be my center, this bottom row when I turn it, just make sure like this is pretty lined up, nice and even. It could be that you cut it and you're a little off or whatever, you know. So what I like to do, see like there's a little bit of a lip down here, is just make sure that this is nice and even. And then we can see about this guy, and look at that, that's perfect. So by 9 inches, every ½ inch, it just worked out really nicely. So I'll put that here, and again, making sure this part is lined up really nicely at this edge, because that's the edge, I believe. Yeah, this is where I tore it, so that's going to be towards the center. And I'm going to let that come together before I really manipulate it. So other things you're going to need are circle die cuts. If you have dies to make circles, or like a scallop circle or something cute, you're going to want something to hold this together for you. It's not really going to be showing, so, well, it might show, because on the back you're going to put your little holder for your money. But I'm going to take this guy, and for the back I'll use this for the back, because it's just something basic like this. I have a whole tutorial review on these guys. You want to check that out. I haven't used them in a while though. I want to make sure, am I in the right spot? No, I'm not. This needs to go down here. This goes up here, then this goes on. There we go. How cute. So I need one of these for the back, and then for the top I'll use a gold one or something cute, something that stands out. Let me see, does it have to be gold? What do I have here? Ooh, I have the acetate. I have the Anna Griffin paper. Ooh, and you know what? We also have, like, even from this, right? Sure. I'm just gonna take this guy. Yeah, that's gonna be my top one. And this will be the one in the back that holds them together. Let me fire up my glue gun, because I think before we get too far, we're going to put it together. And then obviously whatever ephemera or cute things you want to put on it, you can definitely do that. Black and white, is that interesting? That fun? Let's do that. I want to put this in here, so when I make the rosette, it's going to be real cute and like a ornament. An ornament? Did I say a ornament? I did, didn't I? You guys, I'm delirious over here. Okay, let's put this here. And then this guy, you know, a good amount, because this is going to be a pretty good size. Now, I like for it to kind of crisscross or just come out the bottom too. You don't have to do that. If you just want it at the very top, you can just put the ornament, you know, the hanger part at the very top. So maybe we'll do that today. So I turned my hot glue gun on, because what I'm going to do is trap that in between here, and it'll just be nestled in there really nicely. And in the meantime, I will possibly look for some, what's it called? Something cute to tuck in there. Also, we need to make our pocket. So let's think about this. This guy's going to be tucked in there. It's about 2 1/8 inches wide. So let's just say it's 2 1/2 inches wide. The pocket doesn't have to go all the way up, obviously. So 2 1/2 inches wide, 1/2 inch glue tabs, that's 3 1/2. And then how tall do you want it? Let's say, what is that? 2 inches? Okay, so 2 inches tall plus the 1/2 inch glue tab. So I said 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. Okay, I'm gonna cut a piece of paper that's 3 1/2 by 2 1/2, and I'll be right back. I'm still waiting for this to heat up, so I'm gonna put it to the side. And while we're doing that, put these things to the side. I have my little piece of paper that's 3 1/2 by 2 1/2. This looks better up on this side, so that'll be my top. So what we're going to do is score it at 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to use my paper trimmer. Obviously we had used a scoreboard earlier. I'm just going 1/2 inch over here on this side. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch on 3 sides basically. and 1/2 inch. Now I have dies to do this for me, but you know, I'm just showing you guys. If you want to do it all by hand, you can definitely do that. And then this guy, I just take this, I'm going to cut diagonally straight across, so we're going to get rid of that whole corner instead of like notching it in a fun way. I'm just going to go straight across here and straight across there. And just to fashion this a little nicer, we'll do a little bit of a notching there from the score line to outer there. And then if you want to make it a little more cute, you can definitely take like a tool like this. I don't know where the halfway mark is, to be honest. It does give you points, like that's half and that's half. I don't know what's half on this piece of paper, so I'm kind of eyeballing it as I pop it in there. I'll just look to my score lines and then just give it a little cut if you want a little notch. It makes it look much stylized, very cute. You can definitely use a circular die and just put it where you want, run it through, right? And now we can score this. And theoretically we should have a cute little pocket that will hold our money or our gift card. For me it's going to be money, but you can see fits in there really nicely. And I hope that this will fit in that rosette. Now let me put these things away, I'll be right back. So with our little guy, I'm going to be very careful with this because again I had tore it. But what you're going to do is push this down. You can train it, see how it ripped there? Okay, I'm going to be careful with that part. And I just get it like this. Other people do it different ways, you know. Just try to squeeze it down as much as you can to get it to start making your circle that you need. So squish, squish, squish. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of holding with my hand. Obviously, this part I don't want it to tear completely. And there we go. Something like that. This one needs to come up. Right? So that's our circle. Now, I said I was going to glue this down. I'm in a little pickle here because I just did that with one hand. So I'm going to put some glue on here. And all around. Now you could have definitely glued down your twine first. But since I'm doing it with one hand, let's just do it with one hand. Okay. I'm going to bring this guy up and over. Pop it right on there, and you're basically going to push towards the center. Now, if you want to look at the back and see if it is centered, that's up to you. I don't really care. I'm just using that to hold it, right? We just need it to be on there. So for now, I can hold it. What happens is if you have certain types of, you know, hot glue, it might come away if you try to take a peek, but I would wait at least a little bit like I just did, and then you can turn it, and then that's not super centered, but it's not too far off. And then if you want to pay attention to where the hanger is, right? So I'm going to make sure that's basically up here. Very cute, so when they hang it, it'll work out. And then here, we're just going to get some hot glue on this guy and glue that down also. Sorry, oh my gosh. There's hot glue on there. And this could be a little piece of gold, which looks very pretty. This time I will make sure it's centered because that is going to be super visible. And very cute. And then, of course, this is your base that you're going to do whatever you want with. And let's see how big this is. Yeah, I mean, it's just over 4 inches. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if there's there. And then I have this guy here. Now I made the pocket so it's a little bit shallow, not shallow, but just open in the back. If you want to completely close it up so that it's easier to slide things in and out, you can definitely do that. I was just deciding right now, or debating, should I say, if I want glue or hot glue to help me hold this down. Let me think. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and hot glue it. Now you can definitely make a pocket that has a back. Okay, sorry, I just was not gonna do that and I didn't do that, so I'm just gonna put some hot glue here. Wherever that touches is going to be great. And then right at the very top, because I don't want that, my credit card, not credit card, no, I'm not giving a credit card. I don't want my gift card to get stuck in a funny way. And I'm bringing it right to the very base of this, that way you have the whole height of this to tuck your card in, okay? So wherever it's touching, I'm good with that. So I'm just gonna hold that until we're ready and I'll be right back. I just kind of turned it over and I looked in the back. Again, you know, me, I just came up with an idea and I went for it. I would maybe make a closed pocket in the back. So just give yourself a flap on that back part, just to make it easier to stick down. But for now, I just kind of look back there and where can I add a little more glue that helps it stick? And I think that's it, maybe right here. And that'll be that. Again, I don't remove the little glue stringies until it's set up, because otherwise you're just going to keep pulling glue and it's really annoying. So you just wait and then take it off. I'll be back. I think this is set up. Again, remove your little glue strings, clean that up. Plenty of room for my monies, and let's see about this guy. Yep, and you don't even see him back there. How cute is that? To and from, you know, whatever it is you want to put on there. Adorable. So, this one's already a little more sophisticated because I use the Anna Griffin stuff, and I was planning on using these for my nieces and nephews, so I don't know. But, oh, you know, it'd be cute. And I keep not knowing where I put them. The snow people, like the little snowman and those kind of cute things that I had from Anna Griffin. I think I'm just going to go with poinsettias now, so let me grab that and I'll be right back. So whatever ephemera you like to put on here, you just go for it, right? So I'll be right back. Just to kind of tone it down a little bit, I actually just grabbed this set from Diamond Press that I have, and it has cute things like Merry Christmas, obviously, Deck the Halls, or Merry Everything, Holiday Hugs. I think maybe for this one, let's do the car. Oh my gosh, and then we even have the wood, you know, stars and pieces I can put here and there. That'd be really cute. I mean, there's lots of ways to dress these things up. Again, some people do a lot more and some people do less. I will put this guy here, and then just holiday hugs. No, maybe not. Maybe here. We still have some room for other things, but you know what? I think it'll be simple, just like that. And you don't really see the little thing in the background, and that's just what happens. So whatever it is that you like. Ooh, getting feisty. All right, how about that there? And then on the holiday hugs, I'm going to put some dimensionals on this and see if I can get it like here. So I will be right back. So what I'm looking at is, if I do holiday hugs, I have a dimensional here. I have another one here, but I don't know how close I can get to that area, so I'm going to put some hot glue on that too. And that way it's touching here, but it's also making contact here. And the hot glue is going to help me, right? Instead of the dimensional, because the dimensional is probably going to unstick at some point. Okay, I'll hold that down and I'll be right back. Okay guys, just a quick and easy way to make like a cute little gift card holder. Again, if you're putting the little twine or a ring or something to hold it up, just make sure that's facing the right way so that you're orienting these items the right way. How cute is that? And it holds, cash, a gift card, whatever it is you like to put on the back there. And thanks for watching, guys. I will have images coming up. I'll have the links in the description box, and I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.